Well, it's good to be back. I don't know if you noticed, it's been a couple months since I've been on YouTube. Just too busy. But today is a beautiful day. I don't know why, but you know, it's still winter, but we're hitting 30 degrees today. So usually it's about 10. So I want to get outside and I want to drive an RC car. I have loads already completed. I have 3 being built and nothing's ready. So I ordered something and it's in this box and it's not new. It is very old, in fact. It's comes from 1988 and it's used, and today I'm going to open this box. I haven't opened it yet, and we'll take a look inside. I have some batteries ready, loads of batteries, some of these slick ones. So we're going to take a walk back in time. We're going to look at a Tamiya product from 1988, the quick drive Thundershot, and we're going to take it out and drive it and see how it performs. So stick around for that. I'm kind of excited. We're going to look at this not a toy Tamiya that is totally a toy. So let's take a look. Alright, let's get into this box. I think this is where I should cut it. Now, I bought this on Chinese site Taobao, and it's from a seller. I think he's just selling off his old collection. And happened to see this. Now, the price on this in US dollars was about 80 bucks. So, we'll see what we get for $80. Now, this is a 1/14 scale, ready to run from Tamiya from back in the 80s. Wow, the boxing is quite in depth here. Lots of tape. This one does come with original packaging, but I don't think it's in perfect shape. I don't know if I'll ever get this open. Oh, interesting packaging. Here's some cotton. Looks like it came out of a stuffed animal. I'll just take that and throw that away. Or a pillow. Interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. Inside we have our Thundershot. And on the English language boxes, the ones made for North America, down here it says not a toy. This one is the Japanese one. That's why everything is written in Japanese down here. So as I said, this comes from 1988. Let's take it out. Let's take the box out of the box. Here we go. Styrofoam on the bottom. I don't know if there's supposed to be another piece to the box, but we have some more fluff in there. And here we have the Thundershot quick drive from Tamiya. And this is a 1/14 scale. And what's special in a way about these, besides they're very toy grade, is it has a wing on the back. And I don't know why. I think it's something to do with how to keep the body on. And the one in this box, I believe, does not come with the wing. So we're going to take a look at that in a minute. Some scenes on the side. Looks pretty good. We have an electronic system. So it's kind of interesting. Back in these days, normal 1/10 back in 88 would have a mechanical speed control in them. It actually has an electronic board there. And Tamiya RC System 1. Which is kind of interesting. And I'll turn around this side. It does come with a servo. So steering servo. It takes 8 AA batteries. That's why I have a tray of batteries. And the gearbox is attached to the rear axle, and it's all kind of enclosed. We'll have to open this box up, or half a box. I don't know if that's how they originally shipped. I think we might be missing the bottom piece. So we'll just take that off, see what we got inside. And there's the AM aerial sticking out. So we got that. Nice piece of foam. Let's see, what do we got in here? We have some original documentation. We have this all Japanese kit. This all Japanese sheet. And I think it's selling hop-up parts. These are prices here. I don't know what they're for because I can't read Japanese. And down here we have for the radio to say what channel you're on. Remember those from back in the day. And there were some stickers they put on. There's some numbers there. Maybe those are the channel numbers. I'm not sure. And here is our quick drive manual. So this is right in the front. We have 8 AAs and we have 9-volt battery. So I went out and bought those batteries this morning. So let's take a quick look at our manual. So use screws to get the back off, screws to put the wing on. Just kind of folds out. Batteries go on the bottom. Something you shouldn't do. Don't turn it as you set the center point. Alright, good. Nice. That's very nice actually to have that classic manual. Just set that stuff aside. So let's take a look in this box. First we have the radio, and helpfully we have the antenna. Imagine that just screws in. And there we go. Oh, that feels terrible. I hope this works.
I have a feeling this is foreshadowing.
We'll find out. So there's our radio. I don't know what it's catching on. Reverse. Band is 1. That's where you put our crystal. And power on. And I believe it takes a 9-volt. And it does. You have a 9-volt battery for that. It is quite a little radio. The steering works well. Nice. That clicks. I hope it actually drives. That's kind of odd. I might have to end up taking this radio apart. Alright, so let's set that aside. And what we're all waiting for. Oh, the wing is in there. Is the car. And we can see, oh, it's very smooth. Transmission works. Tires are in good shape. Couple little minor scrapes. This is in better shape than I thought. It's very yellowed. Very yellowed. We can see a couple little damage there where we put the wing on, and the wing is in here. I actually thought it wasn't included. And here we have the wing. Pushing more, and that screws into the back. It's a little bit different color white. I think maybe they just drove without the wing. Thundershot doesn't have a wing, it just has this. So it's weird that Tamiya added a wing on their quick drive edition. So there we go. Let's set the wing aside, and we have a wheel wrench for the smaller diameter bolts. That's cool. And it has a little QD on it for quick drive. Very nice. Better than I expected. So let's take the body off. We pull a couple screws. And there we go. So we'll just take a look inside the body. There's our window. It can be removed, and there's not much in there. Little dust. Nice hard plastic body, and under the body we have our shell, or chassis. Here's our rear suspension. Ooh, those wires pretty close to the edge there. No oil in these shocks. They are pogo sticks, which is kind of cool. The front are not pogo sticks, but also no oil, obviously. Let's take a look under this cover, see what we have inside. You can hear the servo there. So it's connected. I don't think these screws are ever out. That's a good sign. I think that's the first time they've been taken apart. So when we take off this cover, underneath we can see that circuit board. And there's a little corrosion on it. There's little spots of corrosion. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. If we look underneath, how should I do this? You'll see it's all just open capacitors. Now I'm not going to pull that out too much. There's the crystal for the radio sticking out there, and you can access that from the bottom. But that's our board. That's the receiver crystal. Sorry. That's going to show up. That's the receiver crystal. That's our board. Pretty old school, so I don't want to break any of these wires or any of the solder, so I'm not going to be pulling on that too much. So I'll just put it back where it belongs. We have a heat sink there for this board. I think that's what that is. A heat shield for the tiny motor that is in here. Now, we get it all back together. I should mention that the real Thundershot is 4-wheel drive, whereas this one is 2-wheel drive. Just taking a quick look, make sure none of the arms, none of the screws are loose. Look underneath here, and we see our crystal there for the radio. So I'm going to throw the batteries in this. Batteries are in, now we got some weight in it. Okay, so the power button is over here. Radio is on. Radio is on. It's not working. Oh, it was already on. Okay. Let's see. Tennis connected. Well, maybe I won't be filming today. It doesn't appear it's actually working. So now I think the car is working, because when I turn it on, the wheels spin.
2,000 years later.
You filming? So, after testing different batteries, I realized my batteries that I had in it were too dead. That's why it didn't work. So now I got new batteries in it. Spent like $10 on batteries. So yeah, $80 for this $10 in batteries. So it works now. I don't expect much speed out of it. I'm putting it on low because we have the 2 gears. So I'm going to put it on low first. Pull out my antenna. Go. So that's not very exciting. So let's change the speed. Now we'll get some speed. Now we're going. Now we're cooking. But actually, on this, it works better here. I think those batteries have died that I just bought. Ah, don't get much of a set of batteries. Yeah, maybe they were old in the store. Wow, eh?
Hello.
Hello. Some shit on it. Okay. Maybe I get scammed on batteries. Ariel. Open diffs. Alright, so I guess I was sold dead batteries. So I put 4 rechargeables in with the Duracells. And oh, maybe it's not dead batteries. Okay, now it doesn't work again. It's only 33 years old. Like, maybe the seller that sold me these batteries, maybe these are dead batteries. Like, 'cause you can't really trust anything, right? Well, it worked for a moment. I don't know. The Antelope batteries are charged, but maybe the other ones now have completely died. So, 30-year-old things. Okay, film the car because there's not much filming in this car. That's all there is. I don't know. It's broken. What? I don't know. Okay. I'm tired of this. Alright, so you saw it run. It does run. I don't know what's going on. I think I have to test every battery. Could be the batteries are dying. Could be the electronics are dying. What should I do with this? Should I leave it? It's in pretty good shape. It's relatively stock. Should I mod it? Try to put a brushless system in it, something that runs lipo cell, because it's possible if I rip out the electronics. I do have a little ESC and motor that will probably fit this, just looking at the size of this motor. I wouldn't know until I took it apart, but what should I do with it? I'm not sure what to do. Hopefully you like that. 33-year-old, not a toy. Definitely high performance pro man's race car. It's pretty cool, very nostalgia, throwing the cells in. I don't know why it seems like the batteries constantly die. I spent $10 on new batteries and I can't really drive it and show it to you. Could be the controller, could be the battery in the controller. Fake batteries are a thing here, and I can't find my tester. So I ordered another battery tester, and then I'll test all my batteries and see how many volts they're putting out. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy that. It's kind of a neat piece. I think it'd be really fun if we get it working, where we could drive it for more than 3 or 4 minutes. It is pretty slow, but I think it would be pretty fun. Tamiya doesn't make 1/14 scale cars anymore, so it's kind of a nice blast from the past. Alright guys, hopefully you like that. A quick view of this car, and there's more coming. So subscribe, leave a like. Thanks.